So we've went over herbs, a lot of their uses. Now the other thing we're going to go over is some of your crystals, some basic things that you're going to put on your altar, some of them that you're going to wear. The first ones we're going to go over is jewelry. A lot of us wear a pendant, we order them online. Here's another one. Order them on Amazon, local shops. Another way to do it is to do them yourselves with the crystals, with wire wrapping. I'm not really good at it, so I've learned a cheap and cheater way to do it, which is to buy these little things at a craft store or a place that sells the crystals, and then tie the cords onto them. This one's adjustable. And as long as the stones are small enough, these things are pretty flexible and flimsy that you can get them stands in there. This one in here is goldstone. Another way to do it is this one that you can also use as a pendulum with wire wrapping. This quartz crystal. The main thing is you need to decide if you're going to be using the crystals for putting them onto a necklace or just setting them directly onto your altar. Here's one that we picked up. This just sits on our altar for power. Another thing that they're also used for is pendulums. There's one that's already made from a chakra set. Sometimes with your little ones, you can just set them in different places on the altar depending on what they're used for. This is albanic shell. It's used for tons of different things, mostly promotes a lot of healing. They come in all kinds of different shapes, sizes. I mean, it's just one that kind of called out to me and I decided to pick up. As you're going through, I mean, you're really going to want to decide what you're wearing the crystal for, what you're going to be using it for. I mean, you don't want something that's for the complete opposite of what your primary goal is. Meaning, if your primary goal is to heal knee pain, you don't want something that is for, your root chakra or for something completely different, for psychic awareness. You want to make sure that you're corresponding everything together. A lot of places that sell crystals will have everything printed out on these little papers. If not, you can always ask them. And like where I get mine, I have the option to get the paper with it when I get the stone or not. I usually do, and I have tons of these laying around. Another small thing to go over is you're going to learn a lot more and get into like your divination tools with your oracle cards, your tarot cards, your runes. You want to make sure you know the difference. Oracle cards, unfortunately, I do not have a set of those. I do have a set of water tarot deck. And you'll see, I mean, they're pretty brightly colored. Pictures are very easy to read. This is kind of a universal standard. A lot of people use these decks, but a lot are also going to oracle cards. I've never personally used oracle cards. I've stuck with the tarot. Always remember, whenever you are doing tarot cards, this is a mirror image of you. So if you were doing this reading for you and it's coming up all kinds of negativity, look at that. This is stuff that you need to change to be able to get to your ultimate goal. I mean, these are only a tool. When your first line has this, please do not try to do readings on people. They will not come out accurate, and you can end up extremely discouraging yourself. Really learn the cards. The best way to do it is take a couple out of the deck, either in the major arcadians or the swords, and just learn them from front to back. Learn the negative learn the negative meanings of them and the positive, so that you're able to see that before you start doing readings for others. Another thing I can go over is runes. Sometimes they come in pouches. At least mine are. They come in wood, stone, mine are Himeliolite. And I mean, they're all going to have their little markings on them. And usually they come with a booklet. If not, I would definitely invest in getting the book. Rune castings give you a completely different outcome in reading because it goes not just on you, but all of the energies and everyone around you whenever the casting is done. So if there's a lot of negative energy, it's going to pick up all of that and put it into your casting and show you, okay, this is what you need to fix. This is what you need to do. I like using rings because it's a more broadened horizon whenever I'm trying to solve a problem, versus with the cards where it just shows me what I need to do for myself. Now, it's very good to use them coincidingly, meaning make sure you do your tarot reading, okay, and if it says, okay, you need to change this in your life, your finances, also then whenever you go into your ring casting, it could tell you, the way to fix your finances is going to be, you need to eliminate putting money to here or helping this person who's not just giving you negative feedback. Using them coincidentally is going to give you a better ultimate way to set up your goal. Always remember, if you buy stuff online, cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it. Camellia light is a big one that picks up the energy and just sucks it, especially negative energy, and it'll hold it until it's cleansed. Onyx will do the same thing. Quartz will do the same thing. You want to always make sure that you're cleansing your stones, and it's always good to try to get into a habit. I know people can't always do it once a month, but at least twice a year, to cleanse your stones, wash them out, cinnamon salt, cinnamon water, however you do it, but get all of that residual energy out of it so that it's always giving you a positive reinforcement, especially if you wear it. It is really, really good to do it once a month. But I mean, if you can, every 2-3 months. I'm really bad with it. I don't always do it once a month. But I mean, you always want to try to keep that static negative energy away, and at the same time, you always want to make sure you're trying to keep the I am statements out of your life. Try with like I feel. Whenever you're using the direct like I am, you're just empowering that feeling or energy to just manifest even more. Especially with negative energy. If you're saying I am sick, you're just gonna feel worse. If you say I feel sick, it's not giving the energy the oomph to manifest and stick to you. And that is going to be your ultimate goal. You want to be able to balance everything and learn little trick things that is going to keep you feeling better, keep the energy flowing, and keep you on your goal. A little thing that we'll go over next video is going to be defensive magic, is how to shield yourself from all the negative energy hitting you at once. I know this is really hard for the infants. And yes, I'm one, I know. Being around a lot of people, it's like this negative and all these emotions flood into you at once, and it's very chaotic and very hard to deal with. It causes a lot of anxiety with some people. So I'm going to show you some few little tricks of how to make it better to be able to get through it. Now, whenever you're going through to find stones, you can also use river stones and everything. A friend of mine, he sent me some sweet gum from a couple states away. These are really cool. I was looking it up. This was Chinese medicine and keeping the blood flowing. Really don't know what I'm going to use them for yet, but I'll find a use for them. She also sent me some rocks and some other things, and I'll incorporate them into a few other videos. And if you guys ever have anything new, weird, odd that you want to send out, just give me a shout. I'm on the followers. Either send me a message. A lot of you have my email. So I hope this guys helped you, and have a good day.